Something about your country. Do you always smile like this in Slovenia? It's like you totally Forrest Gumped it. And do you also have some kind of food or things to eat as well in Slovenia?
We have a traditional dish. It's called a potica. It's like a big pastry, cake-like structure. It's filled with walnuts, and it's like a donut, but a bigger.
Okay, that's all nice, but is it delicious?
Of course, yeah. Everything is delicious.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kosovo.
Oh, right, you're right. Okay, so what do you have in Kosovo that's interesting?
Actually, Kosovo, even though it's a very maybe small place compared to some other countries, we also have some interesting statues or places which you can visit. For example, we have a newborn statue, which was built for the day of the independence, and now it got painted by the flags of the countries which have recognized the independence of Kosovo. Then also there are so many interesting buildings you can see, and Kosovo is characterized by kind of funny architecture, if I can say.
There's a sense of humor, or why it's funny?
It's like a bit more interesting than other countries. It's not the type of architecture that you can really find in Western or other countries, and it's something that makes it a bit more unique, I would say.
So it's like in Harry Potter universe, you know, like no straight lines and stuff.
It is kind of
More creative application of the flags than usually can be expected. Great.
But everything else was written there.
Balloons! Yay! Brilliant balloons.
Also, because like
Mia, tell me something about Croatia. Do you really have that many balloons there?
Yeah, we have a lot of balloons. And in fact, Croatia, I think that it's a beautiful country and it has a lot of candies, as you can see here. And
You can see it's a beautiful country here.
No, you have to show the seaside.
I have to show Zadar.
Yes, we are from. We both have roots from Dalmatia. It's a part of Croatia that is on the seaside and it has beautiful nature.
And Dubrovnik is the most beautiful city in Croatia. It's not a very big picture, but I think it's very nice.
So please, could you tell me what actually is in Venezuela so that I can have an idea?
We have everything actually. We have from snow to deserts to islands and also mountains. We have only 2 seasons of year.
no,
Hello. Yeah. Great. So, since you don't have much of that kind of exposition here, what is the most delicious food in your country? Oh, you have that.
This is a waffle from Bulgaria, and this says killer waffle. But in my opinion, it's not the most delicious.
But the most deadly. And what about the drinks? What's the best thing to drink while there? And you should probably keep it official.
There's a very traditional drink. It's not actually a drink. It's basically you put fruits and juice into jars in the winter, and then it's called kompot. And that's like a traditional thing that you drink in the village. But
but I'd say that for me personally, and I guess in Bulgaria in general, for the economy, water is the most important. Mineral water in Bulgaria is a huge industry, and there's like a lot of resources. So water.
I'm from England and Britain. I'm from Cuba and Scotland. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm from Jamaica and Barbados.
Oh, great! And you're
And I'm from Nigeria and England.
oh
And Lizzie, wait, that's Emily. Where are you from? America and England.
oh that's like a culture exposition within culture exposition. That's so meta. Let's do commercial. Okay.
PG, wonderful.
Do I chew that or how does that work?
It's
Like a candy or?
so that you get your nice little bit of caffeine in the morning. How do you cook it? You put it in, you get boiling
Oh, sniff it. All right. That's all right.
You get boiling water and you put it in the boiling water. You leave it there for a bit and you
Are you sure that's a British thing? I'm not sure about the tea thing that being British.
stole
but
it.
What do you think is best about your country?
chicken and chips. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, what kind of music? I'm afraid you have to be a bit more specific here. What kind of music?
Wait. I'll just hop down.
Oh,
This is my hero,
who's that? It's,
David Bowie.
oh, it's awesome. He's totally awesome.
London is the best.
Right. And what's that?
It's the Beatles.
Oh, of course. Like, why am I even asking?
I'm from London. Oh, I'm Indian.
Oh,
Indian and Pakistani.
great. So you brought the tea, or is that? You should give it back to her. I don't think that.
Give it back to me. Go on. Give it back to me. Give it all back to me.
It's a symbol of London. £20 note. And Things Money has a queen on it.
And who's the person on that? Anyway, what do you think about One Direction?
Florence, do you want to answer that?
Wow.
Don't worry, be honest.
That's an amazing question.
I'm sure they're lovely people. One Direction are really, really great.
Okay, then music may not be great, and I don't like them individually, but
they look
together, they're amazing.
And if you do like them separately, Niall is the best.
Yes.
But I think they have a bit too many tattoos. I think they like to ink it up.
What do you think about Harry Potter? Now, please go.
Harry Potter is the best thing in the whole world. It's amazing and fabulous, and I know you should live without it.
I read it, but then I grew out of it.
I read it 5 times.
I'm scared of it.
Childhood, Harry Potter is literally.
It scars you for life.
No, it doesn't. It's beautiful. It's literally encapsulating what British movie industry is about. Harry Potter. It is most of Britain's childhood, of our generation and younger.
When it ended,
When it ended, everyone was like, that's the end of our childhood.
I laughed. I was so happy. No,
So, what's the best thing about Czech Republic? Beer. And I'm running out of battery, so please be brilliant.
We always are.
What?
We always are.
Great. So that's like the most defining characteristic of Slovak people.
Yes.
What is the best thing about Slovakia?
Nice women.
Oh, right.
Nice boys. Nice boys too.
What else? Like, what about culture?
And we have Jura Janošik.
Oh, that's better. And who's that?
He's a
A thief, basically.
Yeah.
He's kind of a national hero because he was stealing from the bad rich guys and giving money to the poor.
The good poor guy.
Kind of like Robin Hood.
Oh, where are you from?
India.
Great. And what's the best thing about India?
It's culture.
What about it?
There's a very large diversity in its cultures, like as you can see here, like these.
Oh,
This is
you have doll people too. That's nice.
This is essentially from North India, and this is essentially from South India. This one. That is from Punjab. And this is also from South India, from the Kuchipudi
Oh,
dance.
it's like, do you people normally wear masks and?
These are like dances in Karnataka. And
Oh.
the people of these dance forms wear them.
Culture. I heard something about Indian movies, but I'm not sure what's true or not. So.
Bollywood. Painfully long. Painfully overdramatic.
Okay, so and what's best about Indian films?
The dances and the songs. Very cheesy but fun.
Yeah, the monuments of India.
What are they?
Like we have the Taj Mahal and we have Tirupati Balaji in the south. Like it is a famous temple in South India and people from various places outside India also come to visit.
Okay, and what kind of places those are?
Worship, different religious worships.
So India is the like religious country.
Yes, many religions, like many.
Okay, and what's the best religion in India?
Everyone has its own choice, so you can't say which is the best.
Oh, so that's the best about the religion in India. It's like multiple choice religion.
The religion you're born in, you respect that religion.
Great.
Whenever we hold our flag, for example, we always hold the blue to the floor because of the sea, right? It's got symbolisms of like freedom and all of those kinds of things, like emancipation. So then, yeah. And then, like these are like specific, like this is the only real spoon you can use to mix the dish that you make from this, because the dish is very like hard, right? It would probably bend steel. You can't use normal spoons. It's very big, it's very dense, so this is the only spoon you can use. And then like for extra help even probably.
And is that food delicious?
It's very nice. It's very nice, right? But it's not necessarily made for niceness. It's made more
and for character.
Yeah. These, assuming that you've probably watched an African movie in your life, you'd probably have seen beads, right? All over Africa, different tribes have like beads. Everyone has beads. Different meanings, of course, according to what is on the bead, be it the color or say like the symbols on the beads. Like the Xhosas, for example, wear a red bead when they're going to like, if somebody's getting married or if somebody's married, or if you're going to like meet royal people or something like that as well.
Actually, it's very similar like in my region of Czech Republic, Hana. We also have like native like clothing that is like also is something to do with weddings and stuff. It's
like
just
that,
like it's more about broideries rather than beads, but the principle I think is
more or less
simple.
the same. Yeah, that's the exciting thing about coming to like international academies, is seeing those like parallels in like different cultures that are hundreds and thousands of miles away, but like yet have some form of like correlation somewhere. Like certain animals have also like certain characteristics that people like enjoy about them. Like for example, this is giraffe, right?
Oh, I haven't noticed actually.
Yeah.
Giraffes. Right.
Those are giraffes, which are very tranquil, very quiet, very majestic creatures. So like that's something that we would like to emulate about the giraffe. Like would like to be quiet and tranquil and whatever, and that's very prevalent like in our cultures.
Yeah, the animalistic religions that like you try to embody spirits of animals, or no. So what is it?
No animalistic thing. It's just simply a matter of you see that while you try to learn from everything, even a table can have like some form of majesticness about it, right? It stands on its own. It has support, symbol of whatever, symbol of education, whatever.
Stability.
Right? Stability or whatever. So like that, they do that. They literally sit and try to find something symbolic about like anything and everything, and then try to learn from the symbolisms.
So what is your favorite thing and what it symbolizes?
In SA, I would say Ubuntu, which is a
Linux
African
program.
Linux program, yes. Linux stole Ubuntu from us, theoretically. But like, it's an African philosophy, which is like about like how the community should be self-sufficient and like works together at all possible.
I really see the Linux thing here that we're going for.
Yeah.
It actually makes a lot of sense now.
It makes a lot of sense, hey? Like open source software that their policies and stuff like that make sense. It's like Ubuntu, probably, I'm not going to lie to you, that's probably the most important thing about South Africa. If there's anything, you can forget me, you can forget everything, but Ubuntu is like the center of like being South African.